Let's talk about this love triangle that consists of Goddess, Damond, and Bonita. We learned that Bonita pretty much got all of Damond's stuff when he went to prison. He left all his $150,000 worth of valuables between luxury watches and jewelry and clothing, and he had multiple cars. And I guess Bonita took over $115,000 worth of clothes that he had, turned around and sold them for $17,000 to someone she knew in her neighborhood, and she sold his cars and pretty much everything else he had, including the engagement ring that he gave her. And he has no idea about any of this, and she's been getting a lot of backlash. People are not agreeing with her doing that, so she decided to come up on TikTok and defend herself.
While I wait for my client, right? We're gonna start with this. Why did she sell the stuff? Was her business is not selling? Hold on, let me get y'all propped up because I really got to get into this because hold on, it's like a tidbit. A lot of people is on this app really playing. So let's get into it. $1 million question. Why did I sell his stuff? Because I wanted to. Why did I want to? Okay. He's incarcerated. I get him a lawyer. If you're from Baltimore, you already know what's up. Like, when you got any type of anything in your background, these lawyers, they want 10 bands and up. Yeah. So, I paid for the lawyer, whatever. The lawyer tried to throw us out to the wolves, you feel me? Like, was working with the, whatever. That's the story for another day, you feel me? So, once we seen what the lawyer was trying to do, we had to get another lawyer. Now, somebody tell me the lawyer give out refunds. Oh, wait. Okay. Now that we got that understood, he still needed a lawyer. So let me ask you this. With me being a mom of two, and I still got bills and shit, why would I come out my pocket for another lawyer when I can sell some of this shit that's materialistic?
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that, but it's like you should be going to him and saying that, like, hey, if you want me to get this lawyer, we're going to have to sell some of your stuff because I don't got the money for it. Like, don't just not say anything and act like you're coming out of pocket for it, because then he might feel like also more in debt to you because he feels like you spent all this money on him, when in reality the whole time you were spending his own money. Well, no, she did admit that she came out 10 bands out of her own pocket. So, I mean, I feel like she should at least get her 10 bands back. But, I mean, if she's going to sell the rest, I feel like that's something that she definitely should talk to him about.
So shit that's materialistic that we can easily get back, okay? Cool. Was that the only reason I sold his stuff? No. Was he being a little weird? Like he was in there, like, far as being inconsistent because the certain shit wasn't adding up? Yes. Was I born yesterday? But was I going to be a fool and do?
Okay, so it sounds like she was definitely on to him when he was talking to Goddess, and no telling who else.
What a fool do? And I'm happy that I went about it the way I did. You feel what I'm saying? Because, look, see how everything blew up. All right, now, the second portion of it, the ring. Why was she so flabbergasted at the $5,000 ring? I'm flabbergasted because I wasn't about to pay $5,000 of my dollars. My dollars. Mind you, that's my money. Mind you. If I wanted to propose to myself and buy myself a $5,000 ring, bitch, I'd have done that from the jump. So let's move it along, right? I only bought the ring because he brought up to me the fact that he was going to buy me another one. So I'm like, okay, I don't even have the ring, so I had to get a stand-up ring, right? So I don't really care what nobody thinks of it. You feel me? Like, a woman's intuition is never wrong. I was moving how I was moving, just off of my intuition. You feel what I'm saying? And now look, I'm watching this shit blow up, just like y'all watching it blow up. And now my question is, why the fuck I should have sold his stuff? You're lucky I ain't sell that man ass, please.
He lucky I don't got them bowls for sale today.
Ooh, she's sassy. I like her. But what did she say at the end? She said, he's lucky I don't got the balls for sale. Is that what she said? She's got a heavy Baltimore accent. So sometimes I kind of have a hard time understanding her, but I think that's what she said. But I mean, she's also said, oh, he's lucky I didn't steal his stuff, but technically that's kind of what you did. But I mean, she is right. I mean, she could have just stole all his stuff and not even put her $10,000 towards his lawyer. But I mean, I'm sure she's glad now that she didn't come any more out of pocket for him after seeing the way he did her on national TV. Like, I know he's out of prison right now and he's still with Goddess at this time. I'm doubting Bonita's still in the picture because I haven't seen him posting with Bonita or all over Bonita's social media like he has been with Goddess. But I really hope they bring them back for another season because I want to see him get out and I want to see his reaction when he finds out that she sold all his stuff. And then we see in this last episode, let's talk about this last episode. So we learned from Bonita about everything that she sold. And she is sitting there looking at her astrology and it's telling her, oh, you're going to learn something really big about someone close in your life. Like, you pretty much just setting her up for what she's about to find out. And meanwhile, Goddess is on the phone with Damond and she's feeling some type of way because he has yet to tell Bonita about her. And it's just like Titus not telling his baby mama about Monique. Like, that is shady. Like, when are you going to tell him? I feel like you should have told him a long time ago. It's one thing if this is like a relationship that's new, like it's only been like a few weeks or a month, but you guys are going on, like, I think they're going on damn near like close to a year being together. When Goddess asked him on, he's like, well, I'm just waiting for the right time. And I think, like, he honestly doesn't want Bonita to know yet because he doesn't want Bonita to trash all his belongings that she no longer has. And then he calls up her and he's like, yes, I'm going to have my mama come in a few days to get all my belongings. And she's just acting like everything's peaches and cream. She's like, okay, I got everything. And he's like, no, I know how you are. Don't be giving me half my stuff. I want all of it. And she's like, don't worry, I got all of it. And she was even getting a little upset with him for considering or even thinking that she didn't have all this stuff and kind of got a little attitude with him. And man, I cannot wait to see his reaction when he finds out she don't have nothing. And she's going to waste the poor mom's time. Like, are you going to have the mom drive all the way out there and you're just going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, I sold everything? Like, you might as well just tell him now. And Bonita claims that she's been faithful this whole time to Damond. She claims that she hasn't been intimate with anyone until the last time they were intimate back in 2022, just a few days before he got locked up. But Bonita was upset with Damond because he had missed this video visit that he was supposed to have with her and claimed that they were locked down. I kind of have a feeling like he probably used that video visit with Goddess instead. And what I found interesting is he broke the news to Bonita that when he gets out, he's going to be living with his mother. And I'm like, okay, he's just probably telling Bonita that because he's going to move in with Goddess. But he told the producers that he doesn't want to live with no females right now. He wants to get out and just live with his mom so he doesn't have to worry about having someone over his head. He doesn't want to feel like he has another probation officer he has to deal with. And Bonita was upset learning that, and I think now she's starting to realize, okay, I've been seeing red flags and having those suspicions, but now I'm starting to think that something's going on. And even she herself said she's going to start digging into stuff. And I'm surprised that he's going to his mom's instead of Goddess's house. But I mean, I'm starting to wonder, like, do you have another girl on this side we don't know about? Or you just want to be a player and mess with everybody? But it is also smart, too, because we see so many people get out and they just want to rush things so fast or just focus on a relationship. And I think it's smart for one inmate to actually get out and be like, look, I'm actually going to get out and just put me first. It is kind of smart timing, though, for Bonita, because she's kind of starting to twist it like, okay, then I'm not going to give you none of your shit now. And that's kind of what I was expecting for her to do, is like find like anything and blow it up so she can use that as the excuse. Yeah, that's why I got rid of your stuff. And instead of her admitting that she just got rid of it a long time ago. But I feel like he would be more understanding if she did tell him. But you guys gotta let me know. Are you guys buying this storyline? Like, at first I'm like, I don't know. Like, it just felt like it was too set up too perfect. You know, that Goddess and Bonita don't know about each other. And here's the thing, like, Bonita says that she saw red flags, and that's another reason why she sold a lot of his stuff, but she hasn't really said anything about these red flags until finally this episode. But we are like, what, 6 episodes in, and I was hoping we'd at least get a meetup between these two ladies. Like, I hope we at least get a face-to-face sit-down like we had with Sarah and Megan. Or if we don't get that this season, I hope we at least get it next season if they come back. But you guys let me know what you think about everything in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.